Imagine this. You're doing something you love, maybe a spin class, a walk in the park, or just enjoying your day. Then without warning, everything changes. Your body gives out. That was the terrifying reality for actor Jason Gray Stanford, known from the hit show Monk. He collapsed, struggled for months to take a deep breath, and ultimately needed a heart transplant to survive. His story isn't unique, because what Jason experienced is a silent epidemic impacting millions of seniors. Did you know 6.7 million US adults are living with heart failure today? That's more than the entire population of Maryland. It's the number. One cause of hospitalization in adults 65 and older. Not falls, not strokes, heart failure. And here's the truly shocking part. Roughly half of people diagnosed with heart failure die within 5 years. These aren't just numbers. They're lives. They're futures. And the scariest truth? Many of these heart failure cases go unnoticed until it's too late, because the early warning signs are often dismissed as just getting older. But what if they're not? What if your body is trying to tell you something critical? Today we're going to uncover 10 early heart failure signs seniors should never ignore. These are the crucial clues that could save your life, or the life of someone you love. Stay with us, because understanding these signs isn't just knowledge, it's power. Welcome. If you or someone you care about is over 60, this video is arguably the most important health conversation you'll have all year. Heart failure isn't a heart attack. It means your heart isn't pumping blood as efficiently as it should. It can be a stiff heart or a weak heart, but either way, the consequences are severe if ignored. The insidious nature of heart failure is that its early symptoms often mimic the natural aging process. You feel a bit more tired, a little slower, less energetic. It's easy to brush these off. But when these seemingly minor changes are actually early cries for help from your heart, distinguishing between the two can literally be the difference between life and death. We're going to dive deep into these signs, using real-life examples and expert insights. We're also going to look at the stories of famous individuals who battled heart failure to help illustrate just how vital early detection truly is. Let's get started. The 10 signs. Sign 10. Reduced exercise capacity overall. And finally, our 10th sign. Reduced exercise capacity overall. This is that feeling of, I just can't do what I could before, even if you're not experiencing chest pain. Both Jason Gray Stanford and Randy Travis experienced a noticeable inability to keep up with their normal workouts and activities before their heart failure diagnoses. Their bodies were telling them something was wrong, long before a full-blown crisis. This encompasses a general decline in your ability to perform physical tasks that were once easy. Your heart and lungs simply can't meet the demands of even moderate activity. Sign 9. Brain fog, confusion, trouble concentrating, thoughtful. Sign number 9. Brain fog, confusion, or trouble concentrating. This can be particularly noticeable in less active older adults. Cognitive issues can indeed occur in advanced heart failure. A 60 Minutes interview even raised cognition concerns regarding Dick Cheney during his heart failure journey, although he personally stated he didn't notice problems. It's a less discussed but serious symptom. When your heart isn't pumping enough blood, your brain isn't getting adequate oxygen. This can impact cognitive function, leading to memory issues, difficulty focusing, and a general sense of mental fogginess. Sign 8. More nighttime urination plus poor appetite or nausea. Our 8th sign covers 2 related symptoms: more nighttime urination and poor appetite or nausea. You might find yourself needing to pee more often at night, and your gut might feel full or queasy because it's getting less blood. During the day, gravity causes fluid to accumulate in your legs. When you lie down at night, this fluid re-enters circulation, and your kidneys try to remove the excess, leading to more nighttime trips to the bathroom. Poor blood flow to the digestive system can also cause a feeling of fullness or nausea. Sign 7. Fast or irregular heartbeat, palpitations. Next, a fast or irregular heartbeat or palpitations. Your heart might race, skip a beat, or feel like it's thumping hard in your chest as it tries to compensate for its inefficiency. Dick Cheney, former U.S. Vice President, had documented irregular heartbeats or atrial fibrillation and experienced repeated episodes of shortness of breath and fluid retention. These issues eventually progressed to end-stage heart failure, necessitating an LVAD and ultimately a heart transplant. His journey underscores how vital it is to address heart rhythm problems early. Your heart is working overtime, trying to move enough blood. This overcompensation can lead to noticeable changes in rhythm. Don't dismiss these as simply nerves. Sign 6. Persistent cough or wheeze. Our 6th sign is a persistent cough or wheeze. This cough is often worse at night and can even bring up white or pink, frothy mucus. While celebrity stories explicitly linking a cough as the first HF sign are rare, even Vice President Dick Cheney's atrial fibrillation was picked up during a visit for a lingering cough. Though not from HF, it led to the discovery of a serious heart rhythm problem. A persistent cough shouldn't be ignored, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms. This isn't just a cold or allergies. The cough is your body's attempt to clear fluid from your lungs. The pink, frothy mucus is a particularly concerning sign of fluid leaking into the air sacs. Sign 5. Waking at night, gasping for air, PND. Following that, we have waking at night, gasping for air, or paroxysmal nocturnal dyspnea, PND. This is a sudden, terrifying onset of breathlessness that wakes you from sleep, often improving only when you sit upright. This is a more severe form of orthopnea, indicating significant fluid overload and your heart struggling even at rest. It's a symptom that demands immediate medical attention. Sign 4. Needing extra pillows to sleep, orthopnea. Sign number 4. Needing extra pillows to sleep, also known as orthopnea. This is when you simply can't lie flat without getting short of breath. Elizabeth Taylor's CHF report specifically mentioned difficulty lying flat as one of her ongoing symptoms, a clear indicator of fluid backup in her lungs. When you lie down, gravity allows fluid in your body to shift and sometimes accumulate more easily in your lungs, making breathing difficult. If you're building a pillow fort just to get some sleep, it's a red flag. Sign 3. Ankle leg swelling or sudden weight gain. Our 3rd sign is ankle or leg swelling and sudden weight gain. Are your shoes or socks feeling tighter? Is your abdomen bloating? Watch for a sudden gain of 2 to 3 pounds in 24 hours or 5 pounds in a week. Legendary actress Elizabeth Taylor, who battled congestive heart failure, notoriously experienced leg swelling and significant fluid retention as prominent symptoms. These weren't just cosmetic issues. They were signs of her heart's struggle. When your heart isn't working efficiently, blood can back up, leading to fluid retention, often in your lower extremities. This isn't just water weight. It's a sign your kidneys might be struggling to process fluid due to poor circulation. Unusual fatigue or weakness. Next, unusual fatigue or weakness. This isn't just normal tiredness. It's feeling tired for no reason, sleepy after meals, or having your legs feel weak during activity. When your heart can't pump enough oxygen-rich blood to your body's tissues, your muscles and organs simply don't get the fuel they need. This isn't just getting older. It's a critical signal. Breathlessness on exertion/lower stamina. First up, breathlessness on exertion, or lower stamina. This isn't just huffing and puffing after a sprint. It's finding stairs, groceries, or even a short walk unusually hard. You might even feel breathless when lying flat. Country music legend Randy Travis experienced difficulty breathing during a workout. Soon after, he was hospitalized and diagnosed with heart failure, which tragically led to a stroke during treatment. His story highlights how quickly seemingly minor breathing issues can escalate. Your heart isn't efficiently pumping blood, so fluid can back up into your lungs. If you're finding everyday activities suddenly feel like a marathon, or you're propping yourself up with extra pillows at night, it's time to pay attention. What to do next? The critical conversation. So, you've heard the signs. Now what's crucial is what you do with this information. We are not doctors, and this video is not a substitute for professional medical advice. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, especially multiple ones, please do not delay. Make an appointment to see your doctor right away. Make an appointment. Call your primary care physician. Be specific. Clearly describe your symptoms, how long you've had them, and how they impact your daily life. Bring a list. Write down all your symptoms so you don't forget anything. Mention heart failure concerns. This helps your doctor prioritize. Advocate for yourself or a loved one. Don't dismiss concerns, even if a doctor initially does. Get a second opinion if you feel unheard. Your doctor can perform simple tests like a physical exam, blood tests, an EKG, or an echocardiogram to assess your heart health. Early diagnosis is absolutely critical for managing heart failure and improving your quality of life. Remember, these are early signs. Catching them now can prevent devastating complications down the road. Heart failure is a serious condition, but it is manageable, especially when caught early. You have the power to protect your heart and the hearts of those you love through awareness. Think about Jason Gray Stanford, who despite his severe heart failure, received a transplant and is now back to work and advocating for others. Or Randy Travis, who after a long recovery returned to music. These stories are powerful reminders that early action matters. Don't let yourself or a loved one become another statistic. Take these 10 signs seriously. Talk to your doctor. And most importantly, share this video. The more people who are aware of these critical warning signs, the more lives we can save. Thank you for watching. Your heart health is invaluable. Let's protect it together.